First up, well, exactly 1 week back, India's Home Minister Amit Shah announced the historic decision to abrogate Article 370 and bifurcate the state of Jammu and Kashmir. After decades of violence and terrorism, the state finally seems to be embarking on a path of peace and prosperity. And what better day to mark this new chapter than the holy festival of Eid? Hundreds of people thronged to the mosques across the valley to celebrate the festival. These visuals from Srinagar show hundreds of Kashmiris praying at their mosque without restrictions and any sort of fear. The story across the region is quite the same. And even the security forces were seen joining in the festivities. As you can see on your screens, they are distributing sweets to the residents as they gather near the mosque and embracing them as they leave. This once again emphasizes that Kashmiris are looking forward to a better future and that the stories of discontent and protests are manufactured from Srinagar to Baramulla, from Pulwama to Budgaon. The evidence is on your screens. The traffic is playing normally and people have come out for their daily needs. The markets are also buzzing with activity as people make their special Eid purchases. The administration has started replenishing the ATMs in the valley. This is also to ensure that there is no shortage of cash as residents make purchases for their loved ones. But the security forces in the valley are on high alert, and how can they not be? This is a region which has suffered from the worst kind of violence for almost half a century. There have also been reports of Pakistan trying to step up infiltration efforts through the line of control. The security apparatus in the area is precautionary, as the authorities have said, and after decades of hopelessness and violence, Kashmir finally has a future to look forward to. And while Eid celebrations have begun across the world as well, we will be bringing you all the latest visuals. Well, let's start with the Indian capital, New Delhi. The people thronged the country's largest mosque, Jama Masjid. This morning prayer offers at the Jama Masjid. You can see the crowds there thronging the mosque. And the other parts of India, such as Mumbai, Aligarh and Gorakhpur, have also seen early prayers on the day of Eid. Prime Minister Narendra Modi tweeted his greetings on Twitter as well, and Modi hopes peace and happiness would prevail in the country. Prime Minister there tweeting early this morning. Yesterday, the Afghan President Ashraf Ghani attended the Eid prayers at the Presidential Palace in Kabul. He called for dignified peace in the region. The Syrian President Bashar al-Assad attended Eid prayers in Damascus. He was accompanied by the Syrian Prime Minister as well.
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar.
In Indonesia, Muslims celebrated Eid-al-Adha with the prayers and animal sacrifices on Sunday. The slaughtered animals were later distributed to mosque goers. Moscow's largest mosque was filled with thousands of Muslims who gathered to offer prayers. The US presidential hopeful Kamala Harris took to Twitter to wish Eid Mubarak. And the US President Donald Trump's daughter Ivanka also took to Twitter to wish Muslims across the world. While Ken Juster, the US ambassador to India, wished everyone on behalf of the US Embassy in India. And the Turkish President Recep Erdogan called up the Saudi Arabian King Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud on the occasion of Eid, even though their ties have worsened since the murder of Saudi journalist Jamal Khashoggi.